afraid that the older generation do not really know how to manage the young generation. But I think it's just that a plan of government at times may fail. You understand that the generation we have today, we're lucky to get the free education of Kibaki in 2002 onwards. The government then, when we have changing of governments maybe after every 10 years or 5 years based on the time that he could be elected, a government may just place a plan for the few times they're in power. But when we have a real government that plans, the government should have planned that when we take these children to school, it means we are giving free education. So more children are going to access education. So what is the plan for them is once they graduate? So the government never did that. Mm-hmm. So today we have many graduates at home, all right? And there are no jobs for them. Mm-hmm. I don't know, government is always a small employer everywhere you go in the world. So it means the government should have built up private sector, other ways, creative ways, like DCPC should have even come earlier in those early stages so that it helps the young generation to be creative on other things that they can do other than thinking of only employment in the government. You study that out of this young generation that we have today, most of them are living in urban. And urban setups, families today of middle age, lifestyle and downwards, they could be having a 1-bedroom house or 2-bedroom house. And the siblings are maybe more than 2, 3. Mm-hmm. So there's a age that comes and your parent is like, guy, when I was your age, I was already out there hustling. Get out of my house. Maybe you are 20 years, 21 years.
That's the generational disconnect we're talking about. That, and it's beyond Kenya that there's a definite generational disconnect.
There is.
The older generation had more patience with the political leadership of their time.
They used to be. It's not actually there was some patience, but because it was a generational way that the country is still coming up to bring education, to employ new people to come into the system, to create new ideas to come into the system. So many people would access employment. You remember even as early as in 60s, 70s, 80s, somebody would just clear a Form 2 and you are taken to primary training college so that you become a teacher. You didn't have to finish a Form 4. People were employed so long as you just have an ID to Telcom, Kenya, then Posta, and so on. But now, since there are scarcity, as you grow, we have people in place. Somebody has to work for 60 years. They retire at 60 years. So there'll be scarcity of employment going forward. The government should have planned that now we have many people coming in. What do we do? Right. So that they are able to get the employment. You see the pressure that is also in Nepal. It's the same. We have more people who have gone to school and you have less jobs provided by the government. So this pressure is going to go on unless government plan ways or now people can get self-employed and build the private sector to employ the kind of labor around.
Castro, many Kenyan youth may have felt that